morning, everyone. Today, inshallah, we'll complete our lesson to talk about this story. But before we start, if I ask you, who can tell me what is today? Excellent. So, today is Sunday. What's the date of today?
14th of
Yes, the 14th of November. Excellent. It is the 14th of November 2021. So if you remember that we started with our new unit, which is unit number 3. So if I ask you, who can tell me what's the title of our unit? Senses. So our title is senses. Look at the word senses. How many S that we have here? So we have 3 S. How many S? We have 3. 1, 2, 3. But if I ask you, how many senses that we have? 5. Who can tell me more information about your sense? I can? Wait, no. Raise your hand. Yalla ya Anas. Yes, come here.
I can smell with my nose. I can see with my eyes. I can hear with my ear. I can touch with my hand.
I can taste with my tongue. Excellent again. Bravo. Yes, Aun. This is, as we can see, this is what? Our senses. This is our senses. So human beings have got how many senses? 5. Again, let's start with the first one.
I can see with my eyes. I can hear with my ear. I can taste with my tongue. I can smell with my nose.
I can touch.
With my hand.
Bravo, that's enough. That's enough. So if you remember that last time we talked about senses and we said that we can use senses in order to discover what these words. So do you think that I can smell the flowers without using your nose? No, no way. So that's why you should use your nose in order to smell the flowers. صح? You can use your tongue in order to taste the food. صح? You can use your ear in order to listen, for example, to music, to listen to your friends, to something like that. صح? So do you think that you can hear the sound without using your ear? No, that's why you can use your senses in order to discover these words. Is it clear? واضح؟ طيب. If you remember that, يا حلوين, last time we talked, we talked about what? We talked about this story. صح? Okay. Who can tell me what does the word spaceship mean in English?
Something you can go.
That we can use it to? Excellent, to travel into space. Excellent. So it is a kind of what? Of a transport that we can use it in order to move from Earth to the space. وسيلة نقل متفقين عليها. So as we can see here, we have here different types or different shapes of what? Of rockets or spaceships. It can be what? Tall, or it can be something that like this one. This is what? Like a circle, صح? So we have different types of spaceships with different colors, with different what also shapes, صح؟ أشكال مختلفة للspaceships. So again, yes, and what does the word spaceships mean? It is a kind of transport, وسيلة نقل, that we can use it to what? To move from Earth to the space. بنتقل من الأرض لوين؟ للسماء، للفضاء. Is it clear? طيب. Also, as we can see here, this is what? This is what here? What can you see here again? Here. This is the Earth. Excellent. So this spaceship is what? take off or landed? Yeah, it takes off. Sorry. Yeah. So it's what? Take off. So this spaceship is take off. Where? To the space. Excellent. ليش؟ زي كأنه شايفين بوزير طالع لفوق. معناته هو عم يتوجه لفوق. Not landed. Is it clear? طيب. Look at this picture. If I ask you, what can you see here? This is what? The planets. So if I ask you how many planets that we have? 8. How many planets that we have? 8. عندنا 8 كواكب معروفين. Okay, who can give me an example about any planets? The name of that planet. Uranus, yeah. Earth. Neptune. Pluto. Mercury. Jupiter. حكيناها. And Saturn. Yeah, Mars. Also we have Mars and Saturn. What does the word Saturn mean? زحل. Yes, excellent. Is it clear? Yes. So where is the Earth here? Who can tell me where is the Earth? Where is the Earth? Yes, come here and tell me where is the Earth. This one is the Earth?
No.
This one, so? Yeah. This one. This is the third planet, so? Yeah, so this is what? Our Earth. Okay, if I ask you, where do people live? In the Earth or in the space, or in the Mars, on the Mars, where? In the Earth. الكوكب الوحيد اللي بنعيش عليه اللي هو ايش؟ الأرض. Is it clear? طيب. If you remember that last time, yeah, miss, we talked about the story, صح? And we said that this is a type of what? Of story. Which type of story? Science fiction story. What does the word fiction mean? Unreal or virtual. Something that it is unreal or virtual. So this is an example about unreal story. هل هي قصة حقيقية؟ No, it's unreal story. Okay. If you remember that, we talked about the elements of short story, and we said that in any story you should have elements. Who can tell me what's the first element of any story? You should have what? Title. But here we don't have title. We will put the title at the end. ما عندنا عنوان بدنا نحطه آخر إشي. But if I ask you, what are the main characters in this story? أول شخصية كانت عندنا Patty. Who's Patty? Who can tell me who's Patty? مين Patty؟ كانت عبارة عن إيش؟ She's the hero in the story. She's the hero in the story. So as we can see, this character, the name of this character is Patty. شو اسمها؟ Patty. And Patty is the hero of this story. هي بطلة القصة. كل الأحداث تحكي عنها. طيب نشوف شو حكت باتي مع بعض نتذكر بشكل سريع. Patty was looking out of the window of the spaceship. So this is what? The spaceship. Imagine with me that Patty inside this spaceship, صح? And she started to look out of the window of the spaceship. بلشت تطلع من الشباك ايش؟ الspaceship. If I ask you, what did she see outside? شو الأشياء اللي شفتها برا وهي تطلع بالفضاء من المركبة؟ Forest, mountains, and the green hills. Do you think that the space here in this story is similar to the Earth? Excellent. So we have similarities between life in the space and life on the Earth, صح؟ كان هناك تشابه بالقصة. ليش؟ لأن حكت the landscape looked familiar. كانت هاي شكل المناظر الطبيعية شايفيتها وين؟ On the Earth, صح؟ نكمل مع بعض شو حكت. After 9 months. How many months did wait, raise your hand. How many months did Patty spend inside the spaceships? Yeah? 9 months. Yeah, she spent 9 months inside the spaceships. تخيلوا قعدت 9 أشهر جوا وين؟ جوا هاي المركبة. تخيلوا. Do you think that she was alone? No, she was with the exploration team. كانت مع فريق ايش؟ الاكتشاف. Excellent. She was ready to explore this new planet. صارت هي جاهزة إنه بعد 9 شهور يطلعوا يكتشفوا هذا الكوكب. شو حكت؟ So here we have another characters. Who can tell me who's the second characters here? What's the name of the second character? Danita. What's the name of the second character? Danita. So if I ask you, who's Danita? Who's Danita? Yeah. Excellent. She is the team leader in the story. كانت هي التيم leader المسؤولة عن الفريق. هي المسؤولة عن الفريق كامل. إذا سألتك في الامتحان who is the team leader? Danita. Again, who's the team leader? Danita. And also Danita is the second character. And who's the hero in the story? Patty. Excellent. Patty is the hero. Bravo. نكمل شو حكت دانيتا. Danita said, I've checked the air outside. يعني تفحصت شافت وضع الجو برا تمام انه يطلعوا. I've looked at the pronoun I. I عمين عائدة على دانيتا. دانيتا هي بتحكي I've checked the air outside. The alarm hasn't gone out off, so it must be safe to go out without our space helmets. ما رن إيش? Do you think that the alarm rang? No, that's why it's not what dangerous to go outside. It's what safe. كان الوضع آمن إنهم يطلعوا برا. Do you think that they need to wear a space helmet?
Yes.
هل كانوا بحاجة يلبسوا helmet? No, because it's safe outside. آمن. الوضع آمن برا. هل في داعي يلبسوا helmet? No. Is it clear? نكمل آخر إشي. هلا imagine with me that Patty now where inside or outside the space ship? Outside. طلعت. هلا بدها تكتشف إيش؟ Yes. بهاي الفقرة she's outside the spaceship. صارت وين؟ خارج المركبة الفضائية. شو حكت؟ Under the amazing purple sky. If I ask you, what's the main color of the real sky? Blue. But here in the space, it is what? Purple. لون السكاي كان purple. تخيلوا شو شافت. She started to use her senses. بلشت تستخدم حواسها. نيجي على أول إشي. The sight of all the bright colors. So what's the first senses that she used? See. أول حاسة استخدمتها حاسة الرؤية. See. What does the word sight mean? شو يعني sight? A view?
Something you can see.
Excellent. Something that we can see that you can see it. I'm sorry. إشي تقدر تشوفه صح؟ This is what sight بمعنى مش. And what's the second senses that she used? اللي هي hear. Excellent. استخدم حاسة السمع. What does the word sound mean? Something that you can hear. معناته صوت. أكيد صوت something not can you you don't say something that you can see. Sound something that you can hear. صوت إشي بسمعه صح؟ بلشت تسمع the sound of waterfall. صوت الشلال. Where? In the space. And also said إيش? Of the colorful flowers, the colorful grasses, something like that. إيش كمان? She noticed some beautiful yellow flowers. شافت يا مس إشي اسمه إيش؟ flowers. نشوف شو هاي ضمت هاي الفلاورز إيش؟ They could be sunflowers. طلعت لك at these flowers. As we can see here, this is what? Flowers. So Patty thinks that this flowers is a sunflower. but طلع شو عملت؟ she started to smell it. شمتها and said it likes bananas, so they can't be sunflowers. So the smell of it's like what? Bananas. So do you think that it is a sunflower? No, it can't be sunflowers. معناته the third senses that she's used is what? ايش صارت حاسة؟ smell. Excellent. حاسة الشم. She started to smell the flowers. بلشت تشم شو؟ الفلورز. Do you think that this flowers it's a sunflowers? No. Why? Why it's not a sunflowers? Because the smell of it like bananas. تمام؟ واضح؟ واضح يا سنة تمام لهون؟ واضحة القصة؟ طيب. Again, if I ask you, look at the pronoun they could be يبدو بأنهم sunflowers. إيش هم؟ Flowers. Excellent. So the pronoun they refers to flowers. Flowers. Bravo يا miss. So again, if I ask you, what senses did she use when she started to discover this space? شو الحواس اللي استخدمتها مع بعض؟ See, hear, smell. See, hear, and smell. Excellent. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Is it clear? Okay. Who can tell me what are the main characters in this story? Excellent. Patty is the hero and Danita the leader. يا عيني عليكم. Is it clear لهون؟ بس على شحة لأنه صعب نبلش قصة بدون ما نراجع الأفكار. يلا. Now let's move to the second part, which is this part. خلينا نسمع هذا الجزء with this audio. Then after that, we will explain this paragraph يا قصي with each other. تمام تمام. Keep silent. Keep silent. Say.
Looked familiar. They had left Earth at the same time. Spaceships were carrying plants and seeds to plant on the new planet. Be poisonous.
Oh,
Patty thought about
yeah, من هون.
like bananas, so they can't be sunflowers.
Fascinating.
Fascinating, said Dennis, who was also travelling with Patty. But be careful. They look like the plants we have on Earth, but they may be poisonous. Patty thought about her friend, Boona. They had left Earth at the same time. The exploration teams were looking for a planet where people could live, but Patty's team had lost contact with Boona's spaceship months ago. Both spaceships were carrying plants and seeds to plant on the new planet, but a fire had destroyed the ones on Patty's spaceship.
Okay, now let's start to discuss this paragraph with each other. So here we have a new character, which is the third character in this story. Fascinating. Said Dennis. So if I ask you who's the third character in this story? يلي Dennis. So Dennis is the third character in this story. Dennis said fascinating when she saw what? The flowers. شافت شو يا مس؟ الفلاورز. شافت صاحبتها ماسكة شو؟ باتي what? Yeah. No, here we have flowers. شافت معها ايش؟ الفلاورز. So Dennis said, oh, fascinating. Okay. If I ask you who's Dennis? Who's Dennis? Who's Dennis? Was also traveling with Patty. معناته, do you think that Dennis is Patty's friends? Yeah. So again, Dennis who was also traveling with Patty. مين هي كمان سافرت معهم. تمام؟ طيب. معناته the relationship between Patty and Dennis, both of them are what? Friends. أصدقاء. تمام؟ معناته Patty and what? Dennis plus Dennis. Both of them are what? Friends. Is it clear?
Yes.
If I ask you again, who can tell me what are the main characters in this story? Patty, Danita, Dennis, صح؟ Yeah. Thank you. Is it clear? واضح؟ طيب يا مس خلينا نكمل مع بعض. ايش حكت لها؟ Fascinating. عجبها شكل شو؟ الفلاورز. Oh my God, it's so what? Fascinating. Suddenly she said, be careful. كوني ايش؟ حذرة. They look like the planets we have on Earth plus Dennis. يعني Dennis وباتي. Both of them are friends. تمام؟ حكت لها be careful. They look at the pronoun they. عن مين احنا بنحكي؟ No, على flowers. نحكي على flowers. Yeah. So the pronoun they refers to flowers. So flowers. هاي الفلاورز اللسان اللي حكينا شكلها زي عباد الشمس. They look like تشبه شو؟ The plants we have on earth. نفس شكل النبتة الموجودة على الأرض. شو حكت؟ But they may be poisonous. What does the word poisonous mean? Something which is excellent. Something that it is very dangerous when you eat or what? Or smell. يعني إشي or touch it. يعني مش شرط. إشي سام. Something that it's what? Dangerous. If you eat and drink it. يعني something that we can يعني it's dangerous. It's not safe to eat it or drink it. يعني not all the fruits can eat it صح؟ مش كل اللي يمس الأغذية الفواكه بتقدر تاكلها. Some of them it's what? Poisonous. قد تكون سامة. So do you think that what does the word poisonous mean? It's not safe. So it's dangerous when you eat or drink. تمام؟ واضحة؟ It's dangerous when you eat or drink. So what's the part of a speech of the word poisonous? Why? أخذنا الوحدة الماضية. Because it's ending O-U-S. And we say that any words ending with O-U-S adjective يعني عليكم أي كلمة بتنتهي ب O-U-S. طيب if I delete O-U-S what's the part of speech? Yes بصير إيش؟ noun بمعنى إيش؟ سم. Excellent. برافو. Is it clear?
Yes.
واضح؟ So suddenly here we have a new character which is Dennis. Dennis also traveling with Patty's. So the relationship between Patty and Dennis, both of them are friends. So Dennis looked at the flowers. طلعت على الورد شو حكت لها؟ It's look like the plants we have on earth. شكلها زي شكل الورود الموجودة على الإيش؟ على سطح الأرض. But be careful. Be careful because they may be poisonous. قد تكون it's dangerous to eat or drink. قد تكون سامة. طيب look at the pronoun they. قد تكون مين هي اللي بتكون؟ Flowers. Excellent. So the pronoun they refers to flowers. Is it clear? خلينا نكمل مع بعض. Patty thought about her friend Buna. So here we have also another character. This is what? The fourth character. شو اسمها رابع؟ Yes. So this is the fourth characters. Hi, Miss. Also, the relationship between Puna and Patty, both of them are what? Friends. كمان بونا طلعت معهم برحلة على الفضاء. نشوف شو صار مع بونا. they had left Earth at the same time. كلاهم غادروا إيش؟ الأرض بنفس الوقت. Puna and Patty, both of them had left Earth at the same time. الاثنين غادروا الأرض, traveling from or moving from the Earth into space at the same time بنفس الوقت. يعني الاثنين طلعوا بالسبيس شيب بنفس الوقت. هلا بدنا نشوف شو صار مع بونا. ركزوا معي. They had left. عن مين احنا بنحكي؟ They refers to Puna and excellent. Puna and Patty. Bravo. So Puna and Patty had left at the same time. نفس الوقت راحوا وين؟ on the space. طلع شو صار معهم؟ The exploration teams were looking for So the exploration teams were looking for a planet where people could live. ركز معي. So what did the exploration team do? شو كان يعمل الاكسبلوريشن تيم؟ فريق التحري كانوا يدوروا على ايش؟ Excellent. They were looking for a planet. كانوا يدوروا على كوكب. ليش؟ عشان يعيشوا فيه. Again, what did exploration teams do that time? They were looking for a planet. Looking for بمعنى search. Looking for بمعنى ايش؟ search. كانوا بيبحثوا عن ايش؟ a new planet that can people could live. راحوا على space ships. إذا سألتك why do you think that exploration teams moving from this Earth to the space ليش طلعوا؟ إيش الهدف؟ What's the basic aim? What's the main aim of this? شو الهدف؟ Yes, to search for a planet where people could live. طلعوا ليش الهدف؟ إيش هدف الرحلة؟ Excellent. يدوروا على كوكب to look for a planet where people could live. يدوروا على كوكب جديد بيقدر الناس يعيشوا عليه. نشوف شو صار معهم. شو صار مع باتي. But Patty's team had lost contact with Puna's spaceships. So if I ask you how many spaceships that we have? 2. The first one for Patty and the other one for Puna. تمام؟ كان عندنا مركبتين. So the first spaceship for Patty's team, and the other spaceships for Puna's team. So if I ask you, Yosef, do you think that we have connected between Patty and Puna? هل صار في تواصل بينهم؟ فجأة ايش التواصل صار فيه؟ انقطع. خلينا نكمل شو صار. But Patty's team had lost contact with Puna's spaceships months ago. لمدة أشهر. طلع شو صار بعد هيك. Both spaceships. So again, how many spaceships that we have? 2. One for Patty's teams and the other Puna's team. كان عندنا يا مس مركبتين فضائية طالعين. فجأة يا مس بعد فترة انقطع شو؟ الاتصال بطل فيه. There are no connections between Patty's team and Puna's team. فجأة انقطع الاتصال لمدة أشهر. طلع شو صار؟ Both spaceships were carrying كانوا يحملوا معهم من الأرض إيش؟ Were carrying plants and seeds. What does the word plants mean? That and seeds. Seeds, it's a part of what? Plants that we can use it or that we can water them in order to what? To grow it and make what? A plant. مبينة بذور صغيرة بنسقيها عشان تكبر تصير شجرة. So seeds mean بذور. أخذوا معهم من الأرض plants نباتات وبذور. To plant on the new planet. إيش كان هدفهم؟ Plant on يزرعوها وين؟ In the new planet, in the space. بالفضاء بدهم يشوفوا. They try to see that does this or do you think that this seeds can grow up or not. تمام؟ هدفهم يشوفوا هل هاي الحبوب تكبر بتصير نبتة ولا لا. نكمل مع بعض. So do you think that both spaceships carrying with them plants and seeds هل حملوا معهم من الأرض plants و seeds؟ Yes. طلعوا. In order why do you إذا سألتك ليش why do you think that they are carrying plants and seeds to the space؟ ليش؟ To plant on the new planet عشان يزرعوها بالكوكب الجديد. طلعوا شو صار هلا. But a fire destroyed the once of Patty's spaceship. شو عملت؟ حرقت كل ايش؟ Patty's spaceships. كل one يعني the ones on spaceships. واحدة من ايش؟ من البلانتس. excellent. واحدة من النباتات الموجودة وين؟ بالباتيز spaceships. Is it clear؟ واضح لهون؟ Yes. So imagine with me that we have a fire in the space. So the fire here had destroyed one of the plants on the Patty's spaceships. Is it clear? واضح؟ طيب. If I ask you from both paragraphs, who can find out an example about noun? Yes? Here, you don't have flowers. Yes. Dennis, noun. Yes. Puna. طلع. Wait. Exploration team. Noun. Excellent. Planet. People. Excellent. Party. Excellent. Air. Raise your hand. Yes. Team. Patty's team. Excellent. And also we have planet, spaceship, a fire. That's enough. طيب. If I ask you, find out an example about verb. Had destroyed verb. Look like verb. Was traveling verb. Yes. Thought. Excellent. Verb. Maybe verb. صح? Had. We're carrying. That's enough. Verb. طيب. If I ask you, find out an example about adjective. The first one حكينا ايش؟ Poisonous. The first words. No, that's shell. Explore verb. ركز. What do you have here? Fascinating. Excellent. Adjective. What else? Raise your hand. That's enough. That's enough. Yeah. Yes, we have a new. Where is it? Yeah, new adjective. Bravo. Bravo. Okay. Or planets, يعني as you like. طيب, when did this story happen? When? If I ask you, what is the main problem of this story? شو كانت المشكلة? Raise your hand. Yes. The fire destroyed the ones on Patty's spaceship. Excellent. When the fire had destroyed the ones of Patty's spaceship. Is it clear? واضح؟ طيب نشوف هلا شو صار بعد هيك. ركزوا معي. looks like this planet is perfect for growing earth plants. If I ask you, look at this sentence. Here we have comma and here we have comma. ايش هي نسميها؟ Code sentence. ايش نسميها؟ Code sentence. جملة اقتباس. طيب who said this statement? Who said this statement? مين حكى هاي الجملة؟ يا مين حكى هاي الجملة؟ دانيتا. طلع مين؟ طيب who's دانيتا؟ team leader. excellent. طلعوا team leader. ايش اجت حكت؟ It looks like the planet is this planet is perfect for growing earth plants. هل برأيك يا عمر مراد إنه this for growing the earth plants؟ هي برأي دانيتا إنه هذا which is the space is what is perfect or good planet for growing earth plants. What temperature mean? Yes, how hot or it is. يعني how hot or cold it is بمعنى درجة حرارة. إما maybe it can be hot or cold. مبينة هاي إيش اسمها temperature درجة حرارة. طلع the right temperature درجة الحرارة. This is number one. نحتاج عشان to grow the plants on the planets on the new planets. The right temperature درجة حرارة جيدة بدنا عشان تنمو البذور. Number two, lots of water. الكثير من المياه ليش؟ In order to water them حتى تنمو نسقيها وإيش وتنمو. 3, lots of fresh clean air وهواء نقي. But ركز معي. Without Buna and her spaceship, we'll never find out if that's true. Without Puna's. بدون بونا وفريقها. Why? Because they are not connection between. They are no any connected between Puna, Steam and Patty. لأنه مش حكينا فقدوا التواصل بين بونا وبين باتي. حتى ما رح نقدر نعرف هل إحنا تزرع الزهور وتكبر ولا لا. تمام؟ Suddenly, Patty had an idea. إيش إيش عند Patty؟ فكرة. She took who can read these words? طيب. What does the word cereal mean or cereal? How many ones say that this is what? Cereal. طيب خلينا نسمعها مع بعض. انتبه. Keep silent. Keep silent. I know. يا حبوب روح.
Cereal.
سي اي بس احنا لخبطناه مش مشكله عادي. سي اي كيف الشيك مكتوبه؟
Cereal.
مس بس بدي احكي لكم شغله خليها معلومه عندك. if you see this letter C and after this C اذا شفنا حرف E I Y حكيناها والله اعطيتك اياها بخامس. احفظ على كلمه يي صح؟ يي ايش تقرا؟ سي زي سيريال صح؟ سايكل صح؟ طيب is it clear؟ طلع شو صار يا مس؟ suddenly Patty had an idea. كان عندها فكرة. So she refers to عمين ترجع she Patty had an idea. نشوف شو هاي الفكرة اللي عندها. She took أخذت شو cereal. What does the word cereal mean in English? Like seeds. نفس معنى إيش؟ seeds بمعنى بذور أو حبوب. seeds far out of her pockets. طلعتها من الباكيت. شو عملت؟ and opened it. the pronoun it الضمير it عمين برجع على cereal. طيب شو صار معها؟ فتحتها. طيب شو عملت؟ she carefully picked out all the seeds. شوي خايفة. Why do you think that she opened it carefully? ليش؟ Because she thinks that she is poisonous. خايفة تكون سامة. قاعدة تفتحها شوي. تمام؟ طلعوا out of all seeds from the snake. نكمل. I know it's not much, she said, but we can plant these to see if they grow. شو عملت؟ حكت أنا بعرف إنه مو كثار, but I want to try to grow them and to put them inside the ground and cover it. Then she tried to water them. بلشت بدها تسقي فيها in order to know if this seeds grow up or not. هدفها شو تعرف؟ هل راح تنمو النباتات على الكوكب الجديد ولا لا؟ تمام؟ وصلنا لهون إن شاء الله. Tomorrow we will complete, but here from this paragraph and this one, who can find out an example about verb? Raise your hand. Look like which line? Sit. Took. Excellent. شوي. Picked out. Excellent. Open. That's enough. Yeah, that's enough. طيب. Adjective صفة في كتير. No. طيب adverb اللي هي ايش؟ suddenly انتهت بالواي. adverb في كمان وحدة. carefully. Where is it? Sadly. Excellent. adverb. برافو. طيب. noun. Excellent. Noun we have temperature, noun, water, noun, planet, cereal, noun, earth, noun, planet, idea, noun, صح؟ Buna, seeds. Excellent. Is it clear? واضح? If I ask you, who can tell me what's the problem in this story? When the fire had Patty special, Patty, cereal. Is it clear? Tomorrow إن شاء الله we'll complete the last part of our story. ناس نحضر منيح قصة بكرة آخر جزء كثير حلوة. يعطيكم ألف ألف عافية. Have a nice day. Thank you.